guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Season 2 episode 4.
Fuck that shit!
Gilgamesh, Goddess!
Last episode, Ilia fought Gilgamesh with Heracles, and it was pretty cool. Heracles really pushed through his legend, and it was discovered that he had 12 lives because of the 12 tasks, and even after he got killed 12 times, he still managed to wake up and try to protect Ilia. We saw her backstory a little bit, how she was left to grow up alone and she suffered. Her life was basically the condition for all the homunculus' survival too, so we kind of understood that in her mind she needed to be strong for several reasons, one of which was to prove to people like Kiritsugu and stuff that she was the better choice. She would have been the better child to keep, and she could do things her own way. She was going to be the strongest. The other was that if she were to die and if she were to fail, she would be the cause that would kill all the other homunculus, so because she needed to protect them.
Yeah, because she's supposed to be the
best,
the perfect homunculus.
Yeah, and Heracles in a similar way wanted to protect her by choice, not by a contract. So he really pushed to save her, but in the end it wasn't enough. Gilgamesh is a freaking beast. He killed Heracles and then he stabbed Ilia in the chest. We're currently, nearby, but we can do shit against Gilgamesh, so we'll have to see. But it looks like she's dead or dying, and I hate this. So let's jump in this episode and see what happens next. Please let her have at least one conversation with Shiro. Please. Please. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, you guys, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go.
Did he just...
He took our heart.
セイバーのマスターとはな、戦う意志はあるようだが話にならん。貴様などに
Fuck you, man. You're still badass, but I hate you right now.
そいつさ
Ugh. Ugh. He took our fucking heart.
I mean, she's the key for the
Bitch.
for the grail, so yeah.
Yeah, fuck that grail. It was sad enough when her mom went through this shit. She's a child. I thought we would have a conversation with her. We'll have our revenge, man. Gilgamesh was never defeated. It starts today. Well, eventually.
Maybe not today, but...
That Excalibur is gonna be against him, man. It better be. Do not... He better not touch her.
違いしろよ、エミヤ。考えてやってもいいぜ。断る。
Piece of shit, never.
そこのサーバント、マスターの命は保証しないわ。
遠さか。警告に切り替えたのは止まらぬと判断したからだな。
Yeah, well, good on you, Rin, that's true.
マスターを失うのは痛手のはずよ。
Still, he likes to do whatever he wants. He needs a master, though, because he went for it.
状況が変わったぞ、シンジ。器として文句はなしだ。あ、そうか。なあ、どうさか、僕たちと手を組まないか。
A satisfactory vessel?
加えているのは知っているだろ。今回の祭壇なんだ。
お断りよ、シンジ。
Always rejecting him.
ついていく道理はないわ。
なんだって。やれ、ギルガメッシュ。遠坂も皆殺しだ。いや。
See, he's in power.
なんだが時間切れだ。放置すれば腐ってしまう。
Oh.
後悔するなよ、遠坂。仲間にしてやらないからな。だそうだ。良い友人を持ったな。
Shinji thinking he's the guy, man. No one takes him seriously. Like, we all know the one in power is Gilgamesh.
シローのせいじゃないわ。
I hate this.
この子を助けるなんてできなかった。
Does it mean it hurts less?
殺されるって分かっていたでしょ。
Still.
そこまでしてやれるのよ。
She's our sister. It's an innocent.
止めただけだ。
Oh, look at his
Whoa,
eyes.
yeah.
今ので確信したわ。あなたの生き方はひどくいびつよ。
He couldn't save someone. It's like his whole system just broke.
大切なんて生き方は間違ってる。自分を一番にしなくちゃいけないの。他人を助けようとする。
It's unhealthy.
壊れるのは当然なのよ。
そんなことはない。
Look at you.
そうならないために。
もう十分に壊れてる。
Look at your face, man.
It's a huge blow, but
10年前に
dude,
何があったのか、それが原因なんでしょうから。
you may have to talk about
助けられ
this.
ただけだ。ただそれだけなんだ。
助けられ
Survivor
一緒に
guilt.
なかったの？
ないよ。 なくしたものなんて何もない。
You think you lost your right
You
to
lost
to live.
everything.
嬉しそう。
And like I said, I think he associates happiness with saving people. He wants to be like Kiritsugu on that
その
night.
感情しか浮かばなかった。俺はそういうものになりたかった。この次があるのなら、あの時見捨ててきた全ての代わりに。
To feel like Kiritsugu. But Kiritsugu was so broken, man, back then.
そう思ったんだ。
You're putting too much on your shoulders.
それだけだ。そうじゃないと一人だけ生き残った意味がない。
それがおかしいって言ってるのよ。大切にしろって言うの。ひどい目にあったんだから楽しくやんなきゃ嘘でしょ。願うだけなんて間違ってる。機械と変わらない。思う存分やればいい。
But think of yourself too.
それは自分のため、自身のために生きなきゃ。
Girl,
わからない。
she truly cares. Listen to her. She has a good point.
きっと遠坂は正しい。
It's hard though to flip that switch after all of those years.
ためになりたいっていう思いが間違いのはずがないんだからな。
There's good and bad in this, man.
そんな顔されたら何も言えないじゃない。まあ、もう私が何とかしてあげるわよ。
Their emotions do this, man. Ilya's grave is right there.
サーバントのことなんだけど、
メソポタミア神話に出てくる英雄だよな。
肝心の英雄、ウルクの王、探求者、反則メイト強い
Master of materialism.
けど確かに強かったけど、そう実力差はないと感じたの。
Apparently, he's weaker because he's now in a human body, right? So,
Yeah, I guess so.
強さの差は武器だ。すべて本物のホーグだった。きっとホーグの元になった武器なんだ。一番古い神話の英雄で
first one.
尽くした王様だったんだろう。神話の元になった原点、元になった武器を持っていてもおかしくはない。
You've got Excalibur. I've got Excalibur too.
財宝を収納した蔵こそがあいつのホー
My
グ。
noble phantasm. Credit card.
原型を持つんなら天となるものをその蔵から持ち出せばいいんだもの。
He has everything.
And then
キャ
more.
スターの方が大事だからするしかないんだけど。
二人だけでか
Hey,
Hey.
long time no see.
するわけねえだろ。間抜け。
Which, by the way, we've been wrong about one thing that I noticed while editing.
What?
When the first master of caster went to Kirei, he said he wanted to talk to the master of Lancer, speaking about a girl.
先に森に走って。
俺が食い止める。
So there was a master for Lancer, and it's no longer her, I
ちょ
think.
っと待った。自分を大切にしろってさっきの話。
He didn't hear a word, well, he heard you, but he's not gonna do that.
いいんだって言っただろ。ここは俺の方が向いてる。
飛び道具である私でしょ。
だから
Just help each
Look at
other.
them bickering.
援護してくれればいいんだよ。
魔術なんて知らないわよ。飛ばすに決まってんじゃない。
開き直
He's just sitting there.
Kids.
It's a good thing I don't think he's there to kill you, so.
下がっててほしいだけなのに。もう終わりか？急がねえから最後まで済ましちまいな。
Keep bickering.
待て待て、戦う気はない。少しばかり手助けしてやろうと出しゃばりに来たわけだ。
引き違いかしら。
We are in need of an ally.
Yeah.
わかりづらいか？
I don't
お
know.
前たちキャスターには太刀打ちできねえ。手を貸してやると言ってんだよ。
Who's your master? Where is he? Start with that.
それはあなたのアイデア？
マスターからの指示だ。共同戦線ってやつだろうよ。
どんな理由ね。もっと頼りがいのあるやつがいるでしょ。
There's not many people left.
倒したやつか。いやダメだ。性に合わん。
マスターの指示ってわけ？
いや、俺の趣味だ。
Okay.
二度も殺されかかった。
Huh, long time
Just
ago.
twice.
信用すると思っているのか？もちろんさっぱりとしたいい女だからな。手をかすってんだから好きなお人よしなんだろう。協力相手ならお前たちだ。相棒は好きに選ばねえとな。あんたのことは気に入ってたんだぜ。
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
美人で強情で
You're talking to Shiro?
マスターにするんならあんたみたいのがいい。
See, he's saying if he had a female master, but it was implied that he had a female master in the beginning. So I think it's changed. And I think now it's Kirei.
お前器を試されてるぞ。わかった。条件付きだ。
We need help, so say yes.
俺たちもお前を信用する。その代わり。
You trust us.
その代わり。
Show us the master.
俺のマスターを教えろってか？
Or not? I don't know.
違う。
Don't look at Rin like that. She's mine.
気安く遠坂には
Dude, that's my girl, buddy.
Okay, but you could have asked about his master.
なるほどなるほど。何倍も重要だよな、ボー
Yeah.
悪いか。
Rin is like, what the fuck?
まさか見直したところだ。いいねお嬢ちゃん、ぞっこんじゃないか。
We just made a deal based on your virtue.
私とシロはただの協力関係なんだから。
そうか。
He knows what's up.
Look at his face.
シロもなんか言いな
So
さい
he
よ。
just asked for free you to be free, like stop. No, he's not gonna say anything.
これじゃ付き合ってるって。
Well,
Aren't we?
I mean,
出来上がってんだよお前たち。ったく
for ages.
この先も大変だぞ坊主。
I shipped you in episode 1, man.
もう分かってるから。
Hey. What did you say?
気を使おう。からかうと面白い嬢ちゃんなんてな。
Well, yes, she is. And it's easy too.
その線でいこう。あんたの力を借りる。決まりだな。
Not asking for her opinion at all.
私一人でキャスターをとっちめてやるんだから。
Nice little team. I'm glad we have an ally. Be careful still. If it's Kirei, he always has another plan.
自分の欲というやつが薄い。うまく言えないが叶えてやりたいと思った欲望だと思うのだが。
願いときたか。自分だけが聖杯を手に入れそれを容認すると。
それは願いではない。当然のようにこなす義務だろうよ。自身気がついていないようだが帰りたいだけだ。
So he wants to make her wish come true, her actual wish. Send her home.
大一番だ。これが最後の機会だろう。
手形だと睨んでいた。
They, meaning just two humans with a bit of magic and Lancer.
正しさとは何だ。
選択が間違いであったとしてもしないことだろう。善悪が等価に見える以上私が良しとする人間らしさの証明だ。
I don't think he likes you.
で、ランサー、きちっと分かってるんでしょうね。
俺の役目はアーチャーの相手だ。セイバーもどうにかしなくちゃならんが、抑えるだけなら問題ない。
キャスターの下にはあんたの相手は3人ってことになるぞ。
Good luck.
もう苦手だ。教会には現れねえよ。キャスターが呼び出したサーバントだが制約がある。誘導時を離れる
Oh.
できん。
Nice.
キャスターを倒せるのか。
We will
た
try.
だの魔術戦じゃ勝機はねえぞ。
We should go after the master.
まず裏をかけると思う。
秘策ありってわけだ。
Hang in there. Be prepared. We can do this, right? It's been going on for too long. Like, it's time she dies. Backstory tragic or not. Long time no see,
Hello,
trader.
Archer.
必ず来ると思っていた。用意した策は何だ。勝負を挑む君ではあるまい。
あ
Me, bitch.
あ、てめえの相手はこの俺だ。
数日と経たずに新しいサーバントと契約した。
It was no big deal.
Dude, you broke up first.
Yeah. It sounds like that.
たもとを分かった正解だったかな。
気に食わねえ野郎だと思っていたが、少年から腐っていたようだな。
I still don't know. I think he has a plan.
勘に触るか、ランサー。律儀なことだ。
気に食わねえだけだ。
It's a rematch, so they get that.
お前たちは中に行け。倒したら
Okay.
俺も行ってやるからよ。
けどアーチャーは
手抜いてやる。土下座してお前に謝ってもらう。
Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's nice.
ありがとう。あなたでよかった。
Like, whatever master you
Such a
serve,
gentleman. Thank you.
whatever master you serve, they are still heroes, right? They have their own code, their own values. This is nice.
おいそれと主を裏切れない身としちゃ眩しいってもんだ。
隣の芝生は青いということわざを知っているか。
ってるわけねえだろうが。
Oh, next episode, I guess. We're not gonna get to enjoy this.
今のうちに言っておくけど、本当は一つしかないものなの。アーチャーに返してもらったものなんだ。シロが刺されたあの日にね。あいつが拾ってきてくれたものだと思ってたけど、言っておかなくちゃいけないのはそれだけよ。
She's hinting at something.
どうすか。行こう。
ええ。
I am onto something, guys. I am not gonna give up that theory. Because it makes too much sense, yet I can't explain it. Okay, so
Gilgamesh is still a piece of shit.
So
but
Ilia
he's
is gone.
badass while being at it.
I'll admit, like, I'm not gonna spit on someone's skill. Like, he is good, but he fucking killed Ilia. I had faith that she could survive a little bit longer and we could somehow get to her, but it would make sense that he would, you know, like, he came here for a reason, right? It wasn't just to defeat Berserker.
He needed a heart for the grail, so yeah.
Bitch. So, like, that big thing in the opening that we see moving with body parts and stuff, that's part of her, like...
Yeah.
fuck. I am really sad. We didn't even get, like, it's straight to the grave, guys. Like, we didn't even get to talk to her. We didn't... Last episode, I was starting to cry during the ending. That's why I stopped it, because I didn't want to get there. I was like, nope, I'll give myself a chance, but nope, she's gone, and it's fucking sad. I mean, I know that eventually, like, we get a chance to perhaps see her spirit or whatever, but that spirit will be overtaken by the Grail whenever we see her again, so it won't be the same, especially if it's as creepy as her mom used to be. So I guess that's farewell, man. Maybe in the other route, like, we'll see more of her, we'll talk to her, I don't know. But it sucks. So Gilgamesh, you are an enemy, but I laugh at the idea that Shinji thinks he's in control in this team.
Shinji is just a laughing stock.
I know.
But he doesn't acknowledge it or knows it.
I mean, Gilgamesh wants the Grail. I'm guessing this is why he needed a master, because he can't get the Grail unless he's a part of the war.
Yeah.
And he still has his powers, so he is a servant, but he needs a master.
He has his power, but like you said, since he's been in a human body,
He's weaker. He's still the goat.
Which might be a good thing for us.
I don't know. You see how he took care of Berserker? We struggled against Berserker. Sometimes it depends, like... I know that it doesn't say everything, like, sometimes, like, one servant's skill will work well against another, but will work bad against, you know, a certain servant, so... Maybe, like, we struggled against Berserker, and Gilgamesh was the perfect choice to fight Berserker, but facing Gilgamesh will manage with Saber. I don't know. I know Saber is freaking strong, and if she can have access to a pool of mana that's pretty strong, she'll do an Excalibur that's crazy. I don't know about defeating him, though. He wasn't defeated last time either, so...
Who knows? Maybe this time maybe this time will be different. I'm not gonna tell.
We kill Shinji. But yeah, he thinks he's the goat, like, again, trying... He did say something about using Rin as a vessel? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I meant, like, a vessel for the Grail, but, like, isn't it supposed to be, like, homunculus? So I was a bit weirded out by that. It sounded like he said that Rin's body could be used. Like, can you use anyone's body? As long as you have the right, you know, heart, maybe? I don't know. But I love that Rin just... sent him on his way like, fuck you! It's deserved. But he is a laughingstock. Except he's got the strongest servant in this war currently. As for Lancer, so yes, when I was editing the episode about the backstory of Medea, I reread correctly and we missed the fact that when her first master was talking to Kirei, he talked about a female servant who should have been the servant of Lancer. So either he thought it was a female servant...
A female master, you mean?
Yeah, a female master. So either he thought it was supposed to be a female master and he was wrong about that, or it was, or you know, originally a female master, and then whoever showed up and took it from her. Because Kirei did laugh at saying like, oh, his master, huh? Like... And I mean, I still think that they would not have translated it to, like, I won't help you because you don't want me to and stuff, if it wasn't like Lancer speaking to Kirei when he was facing Castor. So I'm still thinking that Kirei is Lancer's master. That's why he might be staying in the shadows and he's still taking part because like he wants to see things happen. But
I mean, we know that there were supposed to be a master for assassin, but since Castor invoke him, there's none.
Well, now that we've seen most of them...
Do you think then that the first master of Lancer was Sakura then?
She was either, if it was a female one, although he did say something about being a fellow member of the Mages Guild or something, like I don't remember, but it sounded like he knew who the master was, and I don't think it would have been Sakura. If it was Sakura, then maybe, but I think it's sounding like she should have been the master of Assassin. We know everyone else's. Mm-hmm. And I don't think she was in any way affiliated to the first master of Castor, so that's why I'm going more towards she probably was the master of Assassin, and Castor took her assassin, or maybe I'm just reading this wrong. Maybe she was Lancer's master, but that would mean that she's no longer a master, which is fine with me. I don't want her involved.
She's not gonna die in this war then.
Yeah. I mean, we could be wrong too, like, we don't know the backstory of all the others. There's a lot of information we're still missing, but for now, I think I can say confidently that she's no longer involved in the war, and this is good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Kirei might be the one currently in charge of Lancer, because he still wants to take part. Like, he knows too much, and he knows Caster currently has Saber, so that would explain why he would send Lancer maybe to help Shiro and Rin. Because I still don't know, like, his goal might have changed from last time we saw him. He wanted suffering, right? He wants to put people through the ringer, and he wants to have them suffer, and he enjoys that.
Yeah.
So maybe he just wants to manipulate them to fight one another. Like, that'd be funny to have Rin face Shiro in a fight one-on-one eventually, but for that to happen, you need them both to be at the finish line. But Lancer himself, I think he's pretty nice. It was cool to, I mean, like I said in the episode,
He's a nice lad.
yeah, but no matter what master you have, like, you're still a person, right? You used to be a hero. You have your own values, your own code. And the way he seems to be talking about, like, oh, I despise traitors and stuff, and he was nice to Rin, and he was saying, like, if I had the fact, I mean, it's catcalling in a way. Like, he's saying, if I had a female master, I would not dare think of betraying her, especially if she was as nice as her, right? I'm like, okay, man, okay, back up. But it's still nice.
I mean,
It was funny.
Do you remember the name of Lancer?
It's Kyuujin.
Yeah. Do you recall his legend?
I did a whole video about it when I was in a cégep.
Can you summarize?
It was a long time ago. At least 10 years. I don't know. What I remember is that he beat a dog at one point. Like, he was a child. He was really strong. He was pretty good. I don't remember why, but he beat a dog, and that's why he called him that or something. I honestly don't remember. There's a thing about his father or something. I need to rewatch the video I did. I think I'll do that.
No, you don't.
I think I'll do that in between episodes. But the bits I remember are too vague, so I don't know.
Okay.
There could have been something about betrayal, but it looks like he hates betrayals. So, like, when you're supposed to support someone, you support that person. You don't betray them, right? And this is just a typical hero attitude. That's not just him. But I like that character.
I think it's nice that he's just like us. He's on the Rin Shiro bandwagon.
He shipped them since episode 1.
Everyone is shipping them besides Shinji.
And Rin is still fighting it, but yeah, he saw it coming. Like, they've been together for a while. They fought together. They were partners. It's just that they would never admit to each other their feelings, and they kind of did that recently. But it's still hard for Rin to accept the emotions. Like, it's nothing like serious, but for Shiro, it's getting serious, and he's making moves. He's like, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna make sure no one touches you.
To protect his girl against other men.
He's making the moves, and I guess it's just hard for her to be a vulnerable girl and just show her emotions and stuff. Like, she's not there yet, but she has those feelings too. That's why she gets bright red whenever they talk about it. But he understands
Speaking
it.
about feelings, just emotion in general, I think it's nice that she told the truth about what she thought about Shiro's goal in general. The fact that he wants to live for other people but not himself, that it's messed up.
Yeah, the way he explained it, and I mean, in his words, so yeah, he survived that night. He left, he was a kid, like, he could not have done anything, but in his mind, he remembers leaving people to die, right? He continued and he survived this, and a lot of people died, and he left them behind. So he's thinking that now that he's been gifted with life, that he survived this, he owes it to those he couldn't save to save everyone from now on. And he associates saving people with joy, like what he saw on Kiritsugu's face. And Kiritsugu was at the bottom of the barrel when that happened. So of course he looked great. It was his hope. Shiro was basically for him the bright light at the end of the tunnel. Like, he reminded him that there was still a chance at a life at the end of it all. So he was happy, and this face is what Shiro associates with saving guys, saving people. So survivor guilt is still a thing. I think this is exactly what's going on. He believes he owes it to those who died to save others, and he does it because he wants to be like Kiritsugu. He wants to be happy like Kiritsugu, but he's not ready to admit that his desire to be like Kiritsugu comes from himself. He doesn't owe it to anyone. It's from him. It's his need. He likes it. Like, he enjoys saving people because that's what makes him happy, because he associated that to Kiritsugu. I think it's just hard for him to say he's doing it for him. He is doing it for him. He's just not ready to admit it. And it sounds like I mean, Shiro being Shiro, he's still gonna put himself in danger for others, but for him to simply, when you ask him, like, why did you do that? Like, you knew you couldn't do anything to save Ilia, so why did you put yourself in danger? And his only answer is, well, I have to, right? I'm gonna save everyone. It's like, he's not saying like, oh, I wanted to. He's saying I have to. And it doesn't brush her in the right way.
Not the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're saying that you don't necessarily want to put yourself in danger, but you're doing it because you think it's your job.
You're being forced to do something.
Yeah, and it's not being happy. So I guess the big difference is that he's just not ready to admit that he wants to save people. And he's saying he has to save people. And this is just, for someone who cares about Shiro, it sounds like he's sacrificing himself for no good reason other than the good of the others, which is fine, but if you care about Shiro, it's like, okay, so you're gonna go and die and I'm just gonna be left with no one? Like, I'm supposed to see you suffer for their sake? It brushes her in the wrong way. But all he has to do is admit that he's doing it for himself. He's just not there yet. We'll see how that evolves. Maybe in the future that will change. At least he listens to her.
I mean, there's that, but also the fact that in doing so, he doesn't value his life.
Well, when he says so, yeah.
To the others, yeah.
When he says that, yes, it's like he's saying they matter more than me. But I'm thinking he wants to save people. He's doing it for himself. He wants to save them because he's happy when he helps. It's just that him not admitting it makes it sound like he doesn't give a shit. And it hurts to it hurts those that care about him.
All right.
Poor boy.
So that's it for episode 4.
Yes.
So next time we're gonna face Caster or Caster's Master.
And technically Archer and Lancer are gonna fight each other again.
Hopefully not Saber.
No, but we need to save her. Quickly. I'm a bit tired of seeing her in that dress. Suffering. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Alright, see you next time, next week for the next episode.
Bye!